back in 2010, August, I received a scholarship from the University of Hong Kong dahil isa po akong estudyante noon as a PhD in biochemistry sa University of the Philippines, Manila. So I was studying at the same time, nagtuturo din sa Pampanga ng College of Nursing and College of Medicine. So because of the opportunity, I decided to grab yung offer sa akin, and without any hesitations at wala akong kaalam-alam about Hong Kong, even the culture, the food, and the people, I decided to go here. Kaso pagdating ko dito, ang shocking sa akin is I saw our kababayan na nakaupo sa Central every Sunday because dumating ako Sunday and a week after the hostage crisis. So I was thinking na, what will I do? How can I help in some ways ang ating mga kababayan? And it's very difficult to be in a country, in a place where wala kang kakilala, you don't know the food and the culture. So I decided to learn the culture by bringing the best in me. So nag-aral po ako. I received a scholarship in PhD in pharmacology, in medicine. And then it was a struggle because I don't have enough money during those times. And akala ng ating mga kababayan na basta pag nag-abroad ka, it's a glamorous world or lahat na maganda ang buhay. Pero na-experience ko din yung once a day lang kumakain, limited ang budget, and then nagbago ang lahat kasi I'm trying to penetrate yung kultura nila, particularly dito sa working area ko sa hospital, Queen Mary Hospital and the University of Hong Kong, na kung saan hindi ka nila tinuruan, on your own ka, you need to learn things on your own, until one day I realized na pumunta ako dito is for me to study and excel, until I received an award at the university na best researcher. Doon ako nagsimula, doon ako nakilala ng community. And since nakita ko ang ating mga kababayan na every Sunday nga, na pag day off nila, nasa Central sila or nasa Admiralty, I decided na i-convince ang university na why not open yung doors ng eskwelahan para every Sunday makapagbigay ako ng serbisyo sa kanila sa pamamagitan ng aking profession. I am a physician in the Philippines and I'm an educator, so I think it's a best responsibility, great responsibility para sa akin na magturo, and I invited some of my professors and my friends na kung pwedeng every Sunday doon sa mga free time nila ay magturo sila sa ating mga kababayan. And then I founded and created a platform para sa ating mga domestic workers na nandito sa Hong Kong na every Sunday pumapasok sila na nag-aaral sila ng libre. From 20 students and now we have around 5,000. So lumaki yung group, and every year pag kasi nag-aral sila from start ng klase hanggang till end, 1 year ang program, they will graduate sa university. They will receive a certificate sa university, and ang pag-aaral nila ay libre. Yes, aside from doing the domestic workers empowerment project na running na for 3 years, I'm handling also yung international alumni ng university. So I manage around 1,500 university students ng University of Hong Kong, where I come up with programs, projects, leadership training para sa kanila. And it's so nice that this year, I'm one of the mentors and I'll be bringing 82 university students sa Philippines. They'll be having a leadership program, leadership training sa Manila, and they'll be meeting NGOs, leaders from the political area, and mga business people, and then try to adapt and learn the culture ng Philippines. It's very overwhelming because I heard that because I've been here for 7 years. So far, ang napag-alaman ko na first president na mag-visit dito, or not even first president, but na mag-visit dito to be with the community. And it's so nice na merong isang presidente na nagmamalasakit, na sa kanyang mga kababayan na nandito para mapakinggan ang kanilang mga hinaing. Because one way or the other, we want to go back sa ating bansa. I myself, I want to go back in our country if there are opportunities sa ating bansa, and so that I could promote our country in some ways. That is a country where love, there's harmony, and there's peace around. And masayang-masaya ang ating mga kababayan nung nalaman nila na darating ang ating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, and I'm one of those mag-a-attend. So, I'm very happy. On the medical point of view, because I'm a physician, so I would wish him all the best sa kanyang health, despite all this criticism and despite all these things are going on around. Because as much as possible, we want to support our president, regardless of kung ano man ang nangyari, in order for us to move on, to move forward. Because kung hindi tayo magtutulungan, walang mangyayari sa atin. Because one day, para sa ating future generation, lahat ng ginagawa ng ating Pangulo in terms of fighting the corruption, about the illegal drugs, and so on, sana mawala na. Kasi yun lang talaga ang hiling ng mga karamihang Pilipino, na kung saan uuwi yung mga kababayan natin na nasa abroad, na one day sasabihin nila, Philippines is a safe place. Philippines is a nice country, and may pagmamalaki natin sa buong mundo.